Okay guys, before we start, just want to thank everybody for subscribing to the channel and watching my videos. It's fantastic. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. If you enjoyed the videos, watching them, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel by pressing the subscribe button. Press the bell icon and that will give you all notifications of when I upload a new video. Thanks for watching. G'day guys, Andy Thomas here from Wolf on the Run. I've been trying to find a way to put my two-way radio, my UHF radio, onto the bike. Normally I'll carry it here on my jacket clipped on. It's got like a lanyard on it as a just in case it falls off. You're not going to lose it. But I'm trying to find a way to put it onto the handlebars so it's out the way. I know some guys will think about it's better off on your person, because if you come off, you know, you've still got that with you sort of thing. But I want to put it on the handlebars. So what I've come up with is this. Alright guys, so the UHF radio, mounting it onto the handlebars. A lot of guys I've seen have just used a stubby cooler, stubby holder, and just cable tie, gaffer tape, whatever, to the actual bike and just stuck it in there. Perfect. It works, dead easy. A little bit of movement in and out, but you know what, it works. But I want to do it so you can actually see the screen, see what channel you're on, get to your attachments and fixing. There is certain locks that you can buy. A quad lock, I believe, will stick on the back of there. But I've come up with this cheaper version and we'll see if it works. Alright guys, so this is it. It's just a cheap aluminium. It's quite solid. It adjusts from 100mm to 150mm. And this is for a phone. It's not designed for the radio, but it will work. As I say, that's just your phone lock. Tighten it up. Absolutely fantastic for your phone on the bike. So this one I want for the radio. Alright. So the theory is we're going to make that fit on there somehow. Clamping down, locking on, whatever. So this comes with two mounts. It's got the mirror mount and it's got a bar mount, and on the back it's got the ball lock. I think they're called a ram mount. Yeah, ram mount, that's what they are. They're a ram mount. So that unscrews off there, as you can see. So my theory is we're going to use the mirror mount. We're going to clamp it onto the mirror with a locking nut, and then we're going to make some attachments for this to hold the radio in. Alright, so I've got this Velcro double-sided latch lock. Just a Velcro brace that I'm going to fix to there as well. And so the radio will sit in, we'll tighten it up, you'll have an extra strap around here, and then we'll also have a band that goes over the top. It's just a bobble, an air tie, a bit elasticated, just a little bit thicker than normal. So we're going to use one of those as well, and this is what I'm going to do. Alright guys, so I've worked out where I want to put this in relation to this clamping around the actual radio when it goes on, which is somewhere about there. I'm going to drill it off centre, so it's a little bit lower down, and that will go then through this hole on here. So I'll take that out. I've got a drill that's going to drill through there, and I'll drill that out. There we go, just a hole through there. You can see that. Now this is going to go on here. As I say, I've drilled it offset so that it brings it a little bit down lower to the bottom of the radio. Okay, that's pretty much it guys. So I'm going to use this as well, which is going to go over there, which I'll show you in a moment. Alright guys, so first off I'm going to take off the mirror. And with my mirrors I lock sealed them in because I was forever catching them. So just unscrew that off. Probably have to adjust it afterwards on there, but We'll see. As you know, you got the two, one's a threading and one's a locking. Alright guys, sorry about that, had to change the SD card. As I was saying, that's the lock, that's an adjuster which locks onto the top of that one, so that give you a bit of movement and setting of your mirrors. So as I say, I did have them lock sealed in, because when my wife used to get on the bike, rather than hang on to me or the handlebar, she used to hang on to the mirror, and yeah, she used to just rip it out of its sight, and then yeah, before you know it, you're swinging around in the wind. But solved that. So what we're going to use is this mirror mount that comes with it. Simple and straightforward. That goes on there. Put a bit of lock seal back on again. I've got a washer that goes on there. Tighten that back up, put it in position where I want it, or roughly want it, before I actually tighten it up. As you can see, now it's out of line, it's facing completely the wrong way. I'll put this lock nut on, push the ball valve in. I've tightened that back up on there, that's a 10mm spanner. Push that in. Lock that up, nice and tight. Like so. You're following me so far. Let's turn that back around. Now I'm going to line up this mirror. 14mm spanner under the lock nut. Oh yeah, oh, left hand thread hand. That's it. Tighten that in. Put that roughly back into place and just nip that off for now. I'll set that in a minute on the bike. That's back as it should be. Obviously that's the critical part. Let me zoom you in. Alright guys, that's what I was saying, that part there I've locked down onto that bracket, and that is the lock nut that sets that tight. As long as I've put the lock seal in there, that will set. That's pretty tight. That's roughly where I want it. I've got the actual movability of the ball mount. What do they call it again? Yep, I'll put it up at the bottom, I forgot. Anyway, yeah, let's get the radio on. Alright guys, so the radio, the clip on the back will go over the top of it. I'll just get that tied. Put it into its slot. Just hold on, open that up. So the rubbers, so the clip's going over the back. I'll show you in a sec. Tighten that up on the rubbers. I'm going to put that over the top of the actual clip. And then the Velcro tab. Come round there, back through its loop. Just missed my buttons underneath. Nice tight lock up. I need to tighten it a bit more on that ram mount. That's the word, on the ram mount. So I'll tighten that up in a sec. And I've still got my lanyard. Hopefully that will go around somewhere. Probably there on my bark buster. Just so I've got extra protection all round. I'll show you what how it connects. Alright, so we've got the 4 buffers, the rubber buffers, which hold it in place. It doesn't mess with any of my buttons. It's sitting at the back. You can see that comes over the top of there. Then I've got that elastic on the back of that just to hold that down inside there, stop that lifting up. Got the Velcro around the front just so my buttons are still on show, and that's pretty solid, pretty tight. I am going to tighten up that ram mount a bit more. So yeah, there we go guys. That's might have to reposition it a bit more, a bit better, but you can see the gist. There you go, look, buttons all accessible. You can actually see the channel you're on, and then you can also plug your mic in there, and I can have my mic from there onto my jacket so that the radio is on there, and just have the separate mic. Fantastic, there we go guys. Thank you very much again for watching my videos. I do appreciate it, and again, subscribe, hit the like button. Thank you very much. Fantastic. See you later.